Hey guys, I'm back. I'm back. After a long few months away out in LA shooting a couple seasons of Marriage Boot Camp for you. It was a long 2 months. Judge and I had a time on our hands and can't wait for you to watch. Can't wait for you to watch. But yeah. In the meantime, we're going to get back up with some IG questions for you. And I got one right here that's really good. So let's dive right in. Hi, Dr. Ish. I have a question for you. If you like a girl and are dating and want to see her, would you fly her out to see you and buy the ticket, or would you have her pay for her own ticket? Ooh. You know what? I like this question. And before we even start to answer it, I want to hear from some other guys out there, right? Because my voice is not going to be the final voice on this question, because there's a lot of different schools of thought on how to handle this, right? So one school of thought says, sure, I have a great lifestyle, I make money, plane ticket's not a big deal for me. Sure, I'll fly her out to see me, no problem. And we'll just see where the weekend goes, right? Now, it depends. She says we're dating. If this is a first date or first meet or first hangout kind of thing, it's a whole different situation. So, you just got to be careful about that, guys, because number one, first off, if she wants you to fly her and a few friends out, well, they're just going on vacation. They're not coming to see you. That's just right. So don't do that part. But if she says, hey, I don't know how comfortable I am with that. Do you mind if I bring a friend? And it's the first time you guys are hanging out. Actually, that's actually not a bad idea, because she don't know you and you don't know her. You don't know how crazy she is and she don't know how crazy you are. So that's actually not a bad idea. So if you want to do it that way, but you also got to think about what happens in your mind on the back end, right? You're buying the ticket. You're paying for the ticket. You're flying her out. If it's a first go round, you're probably also going to have to spring for a hotel, because you don't want her to have to feel pressured in staying with you after you bought the ticket. Now there's a sense of obligation, right? Even though it's unspoken, it's still there. Hey, I did this thing for you. What are you going to do for me type thing? And you don't want that messiness getting in the way of whatever's going to go down and however you guys are going to vibe or not vibe that weekend. So you got to think about that as well. Now, if you got it like that, no problem. It ain't tricking if you got it. If that's how you're living and that's what you want to do, just to see where this thing goes, no problem. Got no problem with that. Now, second school of thought is, hey, you know what? Yeah, I could do that, and a few $100s on a plane ticket and a hotel room for the weekend. It's not a big deal for me, but it's also not just about how much I like her and how much I want to show her that I'm the dude, and how much I want to show her that I'm a cut above the rest, and how much I want to show her that I got it like that and I can handle that and I can take care of it. It's also about me seeing how much she is invested in wanting to see me. So let's have her spring for her ticket, handle her business, have her make the emotional and the time and the financial commitment to come see me, and then let's see where it goes, right? Because that's a whole other vibe now. And then once that happens, once she gets there, once she's ponied up, right, out of her own purse and paid the cost, you can do the gentlemanly thing. You can do the chivalrous thing, and you can say, hey, you know what? I know this weekend was an unexpected expense for you, and why don't you let me go ahead and take care of that for you? We had a great time, or not had a great time, but I appreciate you being willing to make the effort. Let me go ahead and take that burden, that small burden, off your plate. Let me make you whole financially, and we both can walk away feeling good, right? That's the way I would do it, right? After the fact. Having done it the other way and it worked sometimes, and the other way and it didn't work sometimes. That's how I would do it after the fact. Now, here is the second part of that question that I purposely hid from you guys. Oh, by the way, he plays in the NFL and his money is long. Does that change things for you? Right? Because people have very strong opinions about professional ball players, right? There's one school of thought that's, they're all sluts and they're all whores and they're all doing this and they're flying out a different woman every single weekend. But that's not all who these guys are, right? Matter of fact, a lot of these guys, a lot of these boys, they've been married since before they left college. They ain't never cheated on a girl a day in their life, right? So you've got to be very careful about painting guys with that one same brush, right? So I don't think the fact that he's a professional football player should actually factor into it because it's the same principle, right? Yes, he's got the money, but it's the same psychological principle behind it, right? Do I want to do that and put this unspoken pressure on her and also on me in this unexpected set of expectations? Or do I want to see how invested she is in me and how willing she is to invest in me as well? And then we can start off on a more equal ground, on more equal footing, right? Y'all up in the Bible, y'all talk about being equally yoked and all this, right? That's a good measuring stick on where we're going to be starting from. And so, again, it ain't tricking if you got it. If that's not a big deal for you, go ahead and do it. But understand the set of expectations and the subtle pressures that come with that. If it were me, I would do it after the fact. I would let her buy her ticket. And then after the fact, hey, I want to be a gentleman. Let me go ahead and cover that cost for you because I appreciate the effort you made in me. I hope that makes sense. But dudes, guys, let me hear from you now, right? I want to know what y'all think about this because there's more than one way to get this done. And so I want to see what the guys think. Drop down in the comments. Let me know what you would do in this situation. Money's not a problem for you, right? If that's where you are, would you fly her out? Or would you not? I want to see what happens in the comments on this one. I'm really, really curious about that. And I will see y'all next time. Bye-bye.